So this is a neat little bug. Do you notice anything out of place? The camera angle is different. It's like we're in photo mode with the field of view increased. The character is also off to the left side. This is the Windblume photo bug. And before we see what else it can do, let me give a shout out to Astral, who tipped me off in a comment on my previous video that was also on the topic of messing with the game's camera. Thanks, Astral. As per their comment, this is done by allowing your character to get KO'd while near one of the Windblume's photo event spots. Using Amber or another pyro character to light a fire beneath you is a good way to set it up. And just before your character is KO'd, hit the prompt.
You got me.
It'll work. Eventually. You may have to give it a few attempts, because the timing is quite precise. If you find this method too tedious, the photo spot near the frostbearing tree is a great alternative. There's a fire right next to the prompt, as well as a teleport waypoint that serves as your respawn point should you need multiple tries. Use the low-leveled, low-HP characters for max efficiency. Once done, the camera angle will carry over and you're free to do just about anything. The only things I found that reset the angle are entering photo mode, activating the prompt again, or teleporting to a new map, such as Enkanomiya. You can teleport freely across the main overworld without it resetting. Boss cameras will override your awesome off-center camera, but it'll change back upon leaving their arenas. Some boss cameras will combine with it for strange outcomes, like the Primogeo Bishop. The camera is adjusted slightly here, and by zooming all the way in, it's almost like Genshin Impact in first person. The bug also works with fishing. Normally, when you cast your line, the camera zooms in. The bug will prevent your camera from updating, thus allowing you to fish from a cool, zoomed out mode to better appreciate the traveler's rather epic fishing stance. Honestly, it's a neat little trick. A window into the possibilities of the game, or any game for that matter, if the devs gave players more options for adjusting the in-game camera. If only every single game came with a built-in free camera mode accessible by the players. I had to wonder if the two other angles were available with this glitch. There are 3 options to choose from. However, entering the mode always defaults to the leftmost option. The tight timing of the glitch gives no room for switching the angle before your character is KO'd. The Restore Defaults prompt will reopen the mode with whatever angle you had chosen pre-selected, but nope. This is not the stroke of genius that it sounds like. And it only took sending Garo, Aloy, Kujosara, and Sayu to a fiery death, about 60 times per character to come to that conclusion, because every single time failed. Seems using this doesn't work to force the other angles. It has to be the initial interaction with the prompt, which limits us to the leftmost option. Okay, that's cool, but is there anything else we can do with this glitch? Oh, you can open it during combat. Well then, isn't that strange? Because we certainly cannot do that with normal photo mode. After that discovery, I put this thing through the ringer. After all, if the combat limitation did not apply, what else did not apply? Turns out, nothing. As in, nothing applied. You can open this menu anywhere, like the party setup screen. What? Yup. Does it do anything? Nope. Well, actually, though the camera isn't moving anything on the screen, it does change the angle of light. Look closely and you'll see the lighting on the characters fall flat. If opened on the map screen, it'll turn the screen black. It can pretty much be opened on any of the interactable screens. Although, and I know many people would be wondering about this, I couldn't get it to work on the wish screen. If opened on the inventory or other such menus, it'll temporarily close the menu until you finish making adjustments. Photo mode within photo mode? Why not? With the memento lens active? The character is gone. Yao Yao should be standing about here. Anyways, as mentioned, I put this thing through the ringer and tested so many combinations. Out of everything, I only found one other major oddity, this view right here. The camera is set far below the map. The options to change the main camera angle aren't available. This is what happens when you open the screen without being inside the event area. Understandably, the game doesn't know how to process it. The camera is set to some low point below the map, although it should be noted that the player's character is still wherever they were last standing. Kinda neat. And in all my time glitching this game, or discovering neat and niche mechanics, I never once found a way to force the game to crash until now. So, you know how those main camera angle options aren't available? The ones that should be up top here? If you're on controller, the buttons to cycle through them still work. And if you press one, bye-bye Genshin Impact. I realize this video is going out without much time left in Windblume, but I do hope those of you watching it early get a chance to play around with this glitch yourselves before it's gone. This is Musashi, signing off. Till next time.